Here's how you can stop being a bum today. I'm talking about this because I used to be a bum a couple of years ago, right? So I'm not just calling you a bum just to be mean or, make you feel bad. I used to be one, right? I used to be a weed smoker, vapor, watching porn, right? Hanging out with all the wrong people. Thank God I never got into hard drugs, but most of the people I was around did, right? I avoided all that, luckily, right? But, I was a bum. And then I managed to completely change the trajectory of my life, right? I became someone who worked out every day, meditated, no smoking, no drinking, right? Started doing everything right, surrounding myself around people who were winners, people who were better than me, right? And, it's so hard to go from one point to the other, guys, but it is the most worth it journey you will ever embark on. That's the only way I can explain it. If you embark on the journey and you go from being a bum, feeling bad about yourself, and what I mean by bum is when you look at the man in the mirror, you're disgusted, right? And I use that word very carefully, disgusted, because that's what I used to be. I used to be disgusted at myself. I'd look at myself in the mirror and be like, oh my God, what's wrong with you, man? Like you look horrible. You have no confidence. You don't have any, you don't have that muscle on you that you want to have, right? Just feeling bad about yourself, right? I used to be there. It was hard. If you're there, I get it. But climbing out of that, it's a hard, lonely process. And honestly, it's just as hard as being in it, right? And you don't know that you're progressing, right? Every day you're looking at yourself, you're like, man, am I getting better? And you don't see anything kind of crazy taking place in your life, right? No crazy things are happening, all right? I'm not going to sell you some BS. You are not going to all of a sudden get into shape in a day. You are not all of a sudden going to completely alter the trajectory of your life in a day, right? It is a slow process of day by day, chipping away at yourself, becoming better every day, right? You quit one thing at a time and you start one thing at a time, right? So you're like, okay, you know what? My first task, I'm going to quit vaping. I said it. I've been addicted to this for too long. I'm kicking it, right? And then you chip away at it every day. You do whatever you have to do to quit it, right? You could cold quit. It doesn't work in most cases. Or you could slowly dwindle down your use like I did. I found it very effective. You do what works for you. But I'll tell you that I tried doing the cold quitting and it didn't work. But when I started doing this slow, day by day, reducing my use and being conscious about my use and counting the amount of times I was using it, then I slowly dwindled down until I got down to 0, right? And then I just tossed my vape away and never thought about it again. So you cut that. And then the next thing, what else am I doing that I don't think I should be doing if I want to be successful, if I want to achieve great things in my life? Maybe smoking weed. That's my next step. I'm going to cut off that. And you slowly chip away at that as well. Then you're like, you know what? Getting drunk on the weekends, this isn't going to help me get to where I want to go in my life. And I'm speaking to you guys as if you want major success in your life. Financially, relationship-wise, health-wise. You want every area of your life to be maxed out. And a lot of you watching this video want that. Some of you don't. Look, I am not speaking to the guy who just wants an average, ordinary life, going out on the weekends, going to get a couple of beers with the boys on Friday and Saturday nights and, not working on the weekends and watching Netflix and playing video games and all that shit. If you enjoy doing that, keep doing it. Stop. I can't stand when everyone is trying to become a millionaire when that's not the life that they want, right? And I want to make it very clear that that life is not fun. It's not at all. And I'm not a millionaire yet, but, I've listened to a ton of them. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with all the guys who have achieved major success. Millionaires, billionaires. I want to know how they got there. And literally every single time I hear about suffering, I hear about pain, I hear about isolation, all the things that I'm going through right now, right? That's going to happen. So it's just about you deciding, like, am I willing to take on that much pain? And if you're not, then stop trying to be something you're not. All right? I think anyone can get to that point. Anyone can. But it doesn't make sense for everyone to, right? Because then the world wouldn't function, right? Not everyone could be Elon Musk. Okay? So if you need to understand your nature first. What is my nature? Who am I? What do I really want my life to look like? Do I just want a nice house in the suburbs with, my wife and 2 kids, and, we go on vacation twice a year, and, we have decent cars and whatever. Like, if that's the life you want, cool. Like, the material stuff at the end of the day, it's not really going to matter, right? You're going to be happy based on your relationships, your health. And look, wealth is important. Making money is important. You need money to live, but some people just don't have the desire to have a ton of money. And that is okay. I want to start making that okay for you guys. But if you do want big things like myself, you look at a private jet and you say to yourself, not I want to own that one day, but I'm going to own that one day. Having that sense of certainty, like, oh, that's mine one day. It's just a matter of time, right? There's some guys out there who have that mindset. I'm one of them. I look at a penthouse, I look at the nicest mansions, I look at whatever to get inspired, and I look at it and I say, okay, that's mine in a few years, just a matter of time. And I'm dead serious about it every time. People are like, oh, okay, yeah, wouldn't that be nice? And I'm like, is your screensaver a photo of a private jet with a red carpet laid out? I don't think so. You're not making it real enough. You're not making it real enough. And those people that say that shit, that they're like, oh yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? To have a private jet. They're never going to own a private jet, ever. You're never going to have anything crazy nice. Because everything they look at that is extraordinary, they say, man, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if I was, making 6 figures a year? Wouldn't it be nice if I was a millionaire? Wouldn't it be nice if I had an island, a private jet, a penthouse, right? They have this tape playing in their head that it's something that is only afforded to a minority of people, and that's true. That's true. But they place themselves outside of the minority, whereas I place myself in the minority because I know I'm capable just based on the actions I take every day, right? The fact that I am 20 years old and waking up at 4 a.m. every day and going to the gym every day and eating clean every day, right? And meditating and not watching porn and not vaping and not smoking weed and not drinking. I know I'm ahead of, 99.9% of guys my age. I know that for a fact, right? It's Friday night. Most guys tonight will go out to the club, party, wake up tomorrow at noon, feel like shit, go eat McDonald's, right? Because people eat like shit after a night out, or maybe some Domino's pizza or some other garbage or donuts, who knows, but trash, right? So they're going to wake up, feel like trash, and then they're going to eat trash and feel even worse, right? And then they're going to mope around all day, wherever they're living, turn on the TV, watch Netflix or play video games, and then do it again tomorrow night, on Saturday night, all over again, right? And they just waste, and then Sunday is another snooze fest. Right? They wake up feeling like shit again. They mope around. Oh my God, what happened last night? Oh my God, I got so trashed. Being idiots, right? We don't want to be there. Like, we don't want, if you're next level, if you really want everything you say you want, you're not going to do that. Okay? Most people will do that this weekend. Go out for drinks, do whatever bullshit all weekend, get no work done on Saturday and Sunday, do nothing that will move the needle forward for them. And that's cool. But my friend, I don't think you're most people if you've watched this video up to this point. Most people who are watching this video at this point are winners like yourself. The rest of them who left already, they're losers, right? Because they couldn't stand listening to someone who's so certain about his success that makes them angry, right? And that's cool. That's all cool. They can be angry that I'm so certain about my success because they've never had anything, they've never been certain about anything in their lives, right? They've never been so confident, right, that they can get in good shape, that they can make money, that they can do whatever they want, they can live the life of their dreams. They're not confident about it. They're just like, yeah, it would be nice, but yeah, they just don't want it. They don't want it bad enough. You do, my friend. So look, I want to thank you for watching today's video. We have a new community out on School. Young men coming together, trying to level up, right? We are here to do great things. That's what the community is all about. The Discipline Institute. Young men who can discipline themselves, who don't need me to be the disciplinarian, right? I want to help you along your journey. But if you can't discipline yourself, right, then you're not going to go anywhere, right? We'll have some accountability going on in the group. We'll have all the young men coming together, you, everyone else. We're all coming together to try and help each other level up. But you have to want it. If you want it, click the link at the top of my description, join the group. It's only $5 a month. It might be free for now. So go check to see if it's still free. But for $5 a month, come on, to level up, to become the best version of yourself, to really make massive changes in your life, if you can't make that investment in yourself, then you don't want it bad enough. All right, I got a course in there. I got some other courses that I'm putting together. Look, guys, I'm not going to sell you anything that I don't know. I don't know how to make millions of dollars yet, right? And I'm not going to lie to you about that. I do know how to sign your first client. That's what I do know. I do know how to go out and sell and sell and sell. And I know how to be persistent in business. I also know how to, go from being someone I hated to someone I can admire. I do know that. And I use those words very strategically. I hated myself. I hated the man I used to be. I was disgusted. And now I am proud of the man I see. And I'm still so hard on myself, but at least there's a sliver of, I can look at myself and be like, you're doing a good job. You're in good shape. You're still waking up every day, no matter what. Even when the devil plants evil thoughts in your mind to try and knock you off track, you stay strong, you stay tough, and you never let him establish dominance over you. All right? So look, I'm going to teach you stuff that I know. I know how to develop this bulletproof mind. I know how to develop a sense of certainty and confidence that no matter what, I'm going to get what I want in my life. And I'll be able to pass that off to you, my friend. So look, I want to thank you for watching today's video. Again, top link in the description. Join the group. You belong there if you're watching this video right now. I want to thank you again. Check out my other links, whatever else is down there. I will see you in the next video. You're awesome. You're going to do great things in your life. And this is just the beginning, my friend. See you soon.